loves! So today this is just going to be a bit of a chatty update video because unfortunately again it's been a little bit longer than I'd have liked it to have been since my last video. So I just want to kind of fill you in as to why that is and just have a bit of a chat with you really because yeah, I missed you. So, the reason why it's been a little bit longer than I'd liked it to have been, I won't go into like huge detail or anything, but last month I got to the point where I was just really stressed. And unfortunately with me as well, I kind of suffer from migraines, so when I'm really stressed out, I'm basically living with the worst migraine that just makes me feel so sick. I kind of can't focus on very much at all except for like being in a room in the dark. And understandably one of the least fun things to do when you feel that way is look directly at bright lights to film a video. Also, unless you're like a complete whiz and for some reason you enjoy it, editing is a giant headache. So I was just kind of giving myself a little bit of extra time. However, in that period, my laptop, which I've been using to edit my videos on for a really long time now, which technically never had the specs to be able to do that in the first place, but it's been doing okay. More than okay, in fact. It's been doing really well. But unfortunately, it basically nearly died the most tragic death there ever could be because I'm too emotionally attached to my laptop, it seems. So lo came the day that I had to buy a new one, and just looking for a new laptop is stressful as all hell. Like, I never want to buy a house if that's how much stress I have just buying a new laptop. No. To add to the fun of all of that, I basically had two laptops in quick succession with issues, and sending them back and getting a refund wasn't the smoothest thing, but it happened mostly without a hitch. The third laptop had issues, and when I emailed the company, this is a different company by the way than the first two as well, they didn't even reply to my first email, and then they eventually took the laptop in, but they refused to give me my refund and also completely ignored my request to have a replacement sent out. I just put my blind faith in them, assuming that they would provide me with a working laptop if the first one wasn't okay. When they eventually got the laptop back and I asked for my refund, they refused to give me my refund until they tested the laptop because effectively, according to them, I could be lying and just returning the laptop because I decided I didn't like it anymore. What sort of madness is that? So there was no cooling off period once you bought that laptop. Even if there wasn't something wrong with it, you're not allowed to return it because you don't like it. When I replied back to them and was like, well, that's not okay, you've got your laptop back, you're now effectively calling me a liar, like, give me my money back, they just point blank refused. And then they took about a week to test it. I already being stressed out was trying to interact with them as least as possible because I'd already had fun with the first laptops, let alone what this company was now doing. And then when they eventually got back to me after a week of having it back and twiddling their thumbs until they decided to test it, just turn it on and you would see the problem, they were like, oh, we can't find any problems, even though I found multiple problems and I couldn't even like wipe my data off of it because it just crashed and kept doing the startup screen on repeat. And so that was obviously fun also. So yeah, they were just like, we can't find a problem with it, so we're gonna send it back out to you. Yeah, so yeah, basically, cut a long story short, I eventually got my money back, but it wasn't through them doing the right thing at any point. So yeah, that's basically the long and short of why I haven't been here for a while. So fun times that was. But the more annoying thing about that is that I did actually intend to have some Halloween videos ready by now, but now at the point of October that we're in, I'm not going to be able to play catch up without basically getting back to a really stressed state, so I'm not looking to do that. So instead I am going to do a top 10 favourite Halloween movies video, which should be going up tomorrow. depending on how long it takes me to edit, but should be tomorrow. And then there's going to be a Hex Bomb haul and demo video coming up after that, and then another one which I'm not going to say just yet, but hopefully you'll like it lots. I think that's everything. Actually, there is something else. Look at this. Isn't that just the coolest headband you ever did see? Yes, it is. I need to wear my hair differently really, but isn't this just the coolest headband you ever did see? Yes it is. Thank you very much. I'll link the Instagram page this comes from down below so you can have a look at the stuff that they have for yourself. I have to take this off because, as I said, I get really bad headaches, and any sort of headgear just doesn't really do very well, and as a result I never ever buy any kind of headband, headwear related thing. Hats, scarves, anything. I just get the worst headache. But this is just so pretty. I'm so happy with this. I want to wear it all the time and be a pretty creepy princess, fairy thing, whatever. I don't care. I love it! I think that is now everything. Just to recap, look out for the video coming tomorrow. Probably, maybe, hopefully, definitely, probably. And other than that, my loves, I hope you're well and I shall speak to you soon. Bye!